This is the 1948 piece Fire Outside the Window by Tom Lovell. He painted an often hidden side of America with an accuracy never seen before. He went from illustrating Pulp magazine covers to painting for National Geographic. He was even neighbors with Norman Rockwell at one point. Today I'll show you some of his work and tell you all about him. Follow me for your daily microdose of art. Tom Lovell was born February 5th, 1909 in New York. He didn't have formal art training as a kid, but he spent hours at the Museum of Natural History fascinated by Native American objects and weapons. He was the valedictorian of his high school, but he got in trouble for his speech because it was about the US government's mistreatment of Native Americans. He went on to earn a bachelor's of fine arts from Syracuse University in 1931, and while he was still in school, he was already selling art to pulp magazines. He soon became a go-to illustrator for them before moving on to major outlets like National Geographic, Life, and the Saturday Evening Post. In 1934, he got married and later had 2 children. In 1940, he moved with his family to an artist colony in Westport, Connecticut. And that's where he became close friends with other prominent artists like Norman Rockwell. During World War II, he served 2 years in the Marine Corps Reserve as a staff sergeant. He created illustrations for the official Marine Corps magazine, Leatherneck. After the war, he returned to Westport and began a legendary run of historical illustrations for National Geographic. He painted the Norman invasion of England, Alexander the Great, Viking conquests, and more. He obsessed over accuracy, building models of weapons, ships, and even visiting battle sites. In 1969, he was commissioned by the Abel Hanger Foundation. He painted a series on the history of the Southwest, which is now on permanent display at the Permian Basin Petroleum Museum in Texas. From that point on, he mainly focused on painting Native American life, exploration of the West, and Western art. In 1977, he moved to Santa Fe, New Mexico, building his own adobe house and art studio. But on June 29, 1997, he died in a car crash at the age of 88. His 48-year-old daughter, Deborah, also lost her life in the accident. Much of his life and work is preserved at the Norman Rockwell Museum. It holds his letters and photos and scrapbooks, and in 2006, they put several of his paintings on display. Tom Lovell was a storyteller with a brush. He blended history and art into something unforgettable.